fantastic streamer or streamer and content creator Nixium. This is how you play World of Warcraft and what it says about you.
You ever wondered what your play style in World of Warcraft says to your fellow players and to the outside world at large? Well, my friend, do not worry, because today I'm going to go over all the different ways of playing World of Warcraft, from being a role player to the trade chat troll, and explain exactly what each one of these play styles means and says about you personally.
You're a trade chat troll, aren't you,
so let's not waste any time and let's get started. Number 1.
Oh yeah.
The plays pretend type player, also known as the
No, you know
player.
who was a trade
This
chat?
kind of person is a
You
fascinating
can't hear it over Discord, by the way.
Oh. Well, why can't we?
I don't know.
Let me try this again. Share audio, it says. Okay, well, let me turn it up. Okay, let's start again. Let's start it again. Stop. Back. Broadcast. Okay, no. Share your screen. This one.
Yeah, that's better.
This one. It wasn't doing anything, Trin. Okay, try this. See if this works.
fellow players and to the outside world at large? Well, my friend, do not worry, because today I am going to go over all the different ways of playing World of Warcraft, from being a role player to the trade chat.
Can you hear that over in Discord?
Nope.
What?
No.
We know if you all came over to Twitch and watched, it'd be fine, you know.
Well, I am watching on Twitch as well, but
I had to mute it because I could.
Oh, that's what the echo. Okay, why isn't this working? Okay, here.
I'm literally dying to 2 trash mobs at the beginning of this delve.
Okay, let me try this again. Stop.
oh, you'd be amazed at what I can do, Jimmy.
I'm having to pop raid cooldowns to clear the first mob.
Okay, go live. Does it say audio? Well, that's my screen. I had this worked last time we did it, didn't we?
It did,
Oh wait,
yeah.
screens. Oh, this might be better. Capture device. I wonder if I do streams. Just try this. Okay, let's try this. See if that works. Also share audio. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
I heard something.
World of Warcraft says to
that
your
work?
There
fellow
we go.
players and to the
Okay.
outside world at large? Well, my friend, do
That's
not
better.
worry, because today I am going to go over all the different ways of playing World of Warcraft, from being a role player to the trade chat troll, and
guys can
explain
hear it over Discord?
exactly what
Yep.
each one of these play styles means
I can.
and says about you personally as a player. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. Number 1, the plays pretend type.
So it's only
in
Sanchin.
Discord.
Right click on the thing, Sanchin, and
Yeah, I fell for that once.
on the thing and see if it says hear audio or whatever. Something about audio. Anyways, we're not holding you up we can't hold this shit up for Sanchin. Okay, let's go.
Player, also known as the role player. This kind of
The role
person
player.
is a fascinating specimen in the World of Warcraft community, creating his own content and never depending upon Blizzard to make the fun for him. But do not let this creativity fool you, weary traveler, because this player absolutely sucks at World of Warcraft, which is why he doesn't actually do any content that Blizzard releases. Because pretending that you're a super powerful Death Knight is way easier than actually gearing up and becoming one.
That's right, Dixie.
I don't know if it was that bad. This plays pretend type player is one that is obsessed with World of Warcraft lore, despite it being absolute garbage, but at the same time does not realize that the game is called World of Warcraft. treating the game instead as a fashion show to show off transmogs instead of the war cry-inducing
Kinda like
fantasy epic
Sanchin.
that it's supposed to be. Number 2. The trade chat troll.
Oh my goodness,
But he was
this
talking
video is so
specifically about
boring! Wow, just look at you. I bet you didn't even play Iron Man mode in Season of Mastery. What? It's not dying too hard for you? Oh, boo-hoo. You know, I could drag my miniature mountaineers across my keyboard and get to level 60 in Classic. Hell, I could do it blindfolded in a shark cage. But you, no, it's too difficult for you, isn't it? Ha!
The trade chat troll is World of Warcraft's most rude.
Like when they do the anal stuff in trade chat.
Only good WoW expansion. And if you had half of a brain cell, you would know that. But I guess you don't. So that's why you think Pandatopia was the best. You disgusting, furry, fat piece of whale vomit.
Dude, calm down. Number 3.
I got
The
trade chat,
PvP
right?
is way too hard. Player.
The PvP is way too hard, player. This could be honey.
Also us.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. The quiver in Honey's voice here. Yeah.
Another kind of player that doesn't realize that the game is called World of Warcraft. These types of players, also known as raiders or PvEers, are deathly afraid of
PvEers.
PvP, choosing
Oh.
instead
To be a bunch of fat, stupid pussies.
This guy's angry.
No, you had your
know, right?
bullet.
Gets
You
my
get out of
energy.
here. You go on, get it.
Don't be fooled by the raider, my friends. Despite being surrounded by so much company in raid groups and on Discord, this player is incredibly lonely in
That
real
was a
life,
cool
having
mod. Okay,
sacrificed
I want
precious time with loved ones, whether that be family or with their partner, just because they had a raid scheduled that night. But that's okay, because despite their crippling depression, one thing keeps them all going and binds all these kinds of players together. That is the idea of getting invincible as a mount drop. Also, fun fact, these types of
Yes.
players are also known for having the worst smelling gaming chairs. The loneliest streamer on Twitch.
Okay, how?
I wonder why.
Well, did anyone just sort of stop and smell their chair for a second? Or-
No, no, I did not.
We already discussed what moving does.
I'm good.
Also known as
Said
literally
what kind of
anybody
chair?
who PvPs religiously and
Well, I didn't.
No, did you, Sandra? Did you sit on your chair? Was it when you actually, or when you're standing and you moved, or did you actually, when you sat down, you got a whiff of whatever you're smelling?
Sitting down, sitting up, but then once they're setting up, and then once everything moved and they kind of shifted, it was.
Maybe you have a low pressure cell in your office or your gaming room. It's
Yeah.
capturing, it's captured there.
In your ass. In your
Raccoon's probably
ass.
up there still.
I mean, it's no jet stream in here, happening here.
The hamster fell off the wheel.
if someone is doing it, chances are they're streaming.
Oh, wait, sorry, stop. We missed this one.
Number 4, the
Oh my God,
loneliest
and this one's
streamer,
The lonely streamer on Twitch.
also
Oh,
known as literally
that's-
And then you
Why
show
Gold's a
Asmund
piece
Gold.
of shit.
is that me?
He said Palestinians deserve to die because they had no culture. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
always been a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
He's always has been, but now he's been revealed on like mainstream news outlets. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, we're not talking about that right now. Jimmy, Linksy,
He had a
Jimmy.
dead rat as an alarm clock.
I don't think Jimmy likes Asmund Gold at all.
I don't.
Jimmy appears to be not a fan.
He said he did some he didn't say very nice things, and there was a couple. Yeah, and he did a really good apology for it, and he's promised he's going to change. But yeah,
You shouldn't think those things in the first place.
no, you shouldn't. Anyways, here we go. We're not talking about that now. We're talking about
Alright.
the lonely Twitch streamer like me.
anybody who PvPs religiously.
Oh,
in World of
PvP?
Warcraft.
No, not me.
If someone is doing an arena, chances are they're streaming themselves over on Twitch.tv, trying to promote their epic and badass selves in combat. The only problem is nobody's ever watching their stream. like ever. Not demoralized by their low Twitch view counts, however, the PvPer drinks more gamer fuel, turning his piss green, then does more player versus player combat, dedicating more of his life to raising his
this is
arena
not me.
ranking or getting better PvP gear, only to, of course,
Isn't
get
that Bobby?
anally destroyed. Hell yeah. He
Bobby, where's Bobby? I'm thinking about Bobby today. Eh.
also only ever plays as a human or orc because of their racials, fun fact. These types of players are strange ones in real life too, if you've ever met one, carrying more
Looks
for
like
their
art
WoW
there.
faction than the country that they're from. And it's likely that if you ever engage in a conversation with a PvPer in World of Warcraft, at least in real life, they will quickly descend into a strange, insane babble about how early 2000s rock music was so much better than today's music because of how perfect it was for WoW PvP and PvP montages on YouTube. They're not wrong about this, of course, but they're just really pushy about it for some reason. Number 5, the gotta go fast, it gets bored guy. One day, by complete accident, this World of Warcraft player discovered the Zygor add-on, Joanna's leveling guide, or some sort of
did he even
leveling
pop
guide.
in a
And now, blessed with an easy-to-follow
sponsorship
guide
there?
right in the corner of his screen, this player has committed to leveling all of his ults to max at the speed of sound itself. Oh, wait, never mind. He just quit before hitting level 20. Again. But he is determined, ready to try again with a new ult and... Oh. Never mind, he quit again. Okay, so here's the thing. These speed leveler type personality players are the ones that genuinely think that grinding and questing and leveling up in WoW is unironically the best part of the game. So they want to do them as fast as possible and to get them over with ASAP. Now that's confusing, I know, but despite this love of questing, however, unlike the role player, this guy has never read a single line of text in the game. He's always spamming /played. He never has his WoW sounds turned on because he's always listening to some dumb podcast while following his Zygor guide. And nobody understands this one, but these World of Warcraft speed leveler players, they always tend to play on PvP servers, despite the fact they hate getting ganked and they hate world PvP because it slows down their progress towards quitting before level 20. Number 6, the
mutant.
There are monsters around every corner in World of Warcraft. Foes that need to be slaughtered by the dozens, usually for a terrible green quest reward. But the point is, World of Warcraft is a game full of animosity that must be met with and conquered. And these types of players, the erotic role players, are no different, housed within their strongholds of Goldshire and Silvermoon Inn, and occasionally at the Dam and Loch Madan. These players pay $15 a month just for the opportunity to be deceived into thinking they are cybering with a woman on a roleplay realm. But we all know the truth. That Draenei woman dancing for E-Seed is actually some teenage dude in real life, totally at the mercy of his flesh, unable to contain his desires for pleasure, yet receiving none in his offline hours at school. And so he commits to this degenerate lifestyle, to erotic role-playing, where he can get a grain of serotonin at the lie.
You all know we're gonna go one day and create level 1s over on Moonguard and go participate in that, right? For an evening. Yeah, just a warning. Just a warning.
This
Yeah.
condition is not a problem, but one that is completely normal and sane. That's what they say to themselves.
At least we go watch, right? There's nothing wrong with watching. Saying.
As they defecate
There's
upon
everything
one another,
wrong with watching.
Well,
paying homage to Slanesh, who reigns over their very souls. That's a Warhammer 40k reference, by the way. The point is, if you're on a role-playing realm, just be careful of those quiet...
Lynxie apparently has characters on Moonguard. And what do you do over there in Moonguard, Lynxie? Actually, wait, is that your character name there? Foxton? Huh? Yes.
at corners of Azeroth because you don't know what the heck you're going to walk into. Number 7, the Guild Master.
Me!
Also known as the guy who is usually never online. This type of player is the most ego-driven, desiring to make for himself a guild whose legend will be known all throughout the World of Warcraft. His leadership skills are that of legend. After all, one day he read a single self-help book written by some random
good for you, Lynxie. Watching is good.
Nobody has ever heard of. He is a certified, capable badass. But of course, this hard ass is not going to put in any work though to pay for that guild chart, the bank tabs, and so on. Nah, he's just going to use other people's gold. Yeah. His events, nobody ever attends. He streams for his guild over on Twitch like the PvPer, but nobody watches. Nobody cares about his guild Discord, and
you guys.
You guys know
never
it,
watch
so
me.
do I. Here's what happens.
I've always got it running.
He ultimately ends up recruiting some girl to the guild one day. They fall in love.
Oh.
They date for a bit. Maybe they meet up in real life. And then they break up due to some spicy.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Where is that?
There.
He ends up recruiting some girl to the guild one day.
Sparkly.
They fall in love.
Huh?
They date for a bit. And then they break up due to some spicy drama, and he disbands the guild because
You know
of his
how
broken
good
heart
that
and soul.
timing
All
is.
that-
You know how hard that is to achieve.
I know it's pretty. You're pretty.
2 people throughout.
There was I did a clip. I think I'm posting it either coming up, or maybe I just recently posted it on my YouTube channel. Is they had it was like you, I think it was you and I and Vex, and maybe Honey and Art were doing one of the, like we're doing the Academy, and you guys were dancing. You and I think it was Sanchin, you were dancing with Honey, and then all of a sudden Vex got in there. It was like a little It was a little threesome, little footloose fun you got going on. It was pretty awesome.
It wasn't the first time.
Links, I haven't hit on you yet. So, yeah, there's a lot of weird There's a lot of weird story. We'll have to find some of the best sort of guild breakup stories. I think Preach does a couple really good ones about and it all revolves around guild leaders hitting on female members.
Yeah, but no, the last one Preach did before he left though was terrible. Like it was the actual abuse of power and.
Oh yeah. Well, he had a really good one. If you check out, what was it called? I think it's called World of Warcraft drama or something like that. He did a show for a while. You'd get people to write in their stories about their guild dramas and stuff. Anyways, on with the show.
Sounding guild ranks that nobody noticed, by the way. All that time for nothing in the end. If only there was a handsome YouTuber who took the time to make a guide on how to make a successful guild in World of Warcraft. Wouldn't that be the day?
Oh, I should watch
Number
that.
8, the please watch my WoW content guy.
Well, hey there, Trade Chat. What's up? Big Schmuck Chucklefuck here with another exciting video over on my YouTube channel. Gosh, does anyone else here think it would be cool to watch an awesome Twitch stream while playing World of Warcraft?
Right.
I know that I would like to watch one. That's why you should watch me. Big Schmuck Chucklefuck promises only the
Big
finest of WoW
Schmuck
content.
Chucklefuck.
Oh, we're gonna try to.
Big
That's
Chuck
hilarious.
Muckle.
Big schmuck.
Anyone? Is that going to be someone's next tune name? By the way.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how I can do it.
Yeah, I can see. All I can see is Sanchin right now with a piece of paper and a pen out, going all the different combinations of words.
Is there a database? No.
Better not use any
Your
fucking
word searches and word scrambled.
As long as you don't use any fucking alt characters, Sanchin, you're fine.
Yes, sir. I've been learning Sony Vegas these past 2 weeks to bring you the best quality WoW content, and I convinced my girlfriend to get me a new webcam for my birthday to deliver only the best quality streams. Yes, sir. Go check it out now, you stupid fuck. Don't miss out.
Number 9, the I don't have a
Oh,
problem.
I think this might be all of us.
Problem type. He hit max level and decided that he hates World of Warcraft's endgame.
Oh.
He tried PvP, PvE, and every manner of play style, only to sink into an addiction that he did not foresee.
We all probably
He
do.
hates WoW's endgame.
Oh,
He
no.
loves World of Warcraft.
Drake.
Unable to escape, he makes character after character, leveling them to max, or to whatever point he deems fit, and then he quits that tune to make another character to level through the world. This player is the Altaholic, the only WoW player with 5 powerful
Dory?
alts.
Oh,
All maxed out. He don't even use
Or Honey?
a leveling guide either. The
hey, I play
monster.
all mine.
He freaks out whenever he gets his first pair of shoulder pads in the Barrens. He doesn't do dungeons because he prefers.
Remember that, getting your first pair of shoulder pads? No, honey, you want to run this, but did you have like level 40 or something like that, or was it level 20?
The helm.
And
Helm was the big one.
yeah.
And we used to go and farm that over in, Horde at least.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember the helm so much. I remember getting my first piece of gold, which took me about a year, it seemed like. And, right?
God.
And then shoulder pads, and like shoulders. And you had to, and I think the one was like you had to be almost or knew a leather worker to make a pair for you.
Yeah.
It was craziness.
Never to speak to anybody. He sometimes gets mentally overloaded when he sees more than 10 buttons on his action bar, which is why Paladin is his favorite class. And he always becomes sad when he's forced to leave the comforts of a starting zone. Sometimes this even drives him to make another alt right there on the spot. If you ever spot one of these types of players, let us know. They need our help, having lost control of themselves in their addiction to the game. And number 10.
Last one.
The most vile of them all.
Uh-oh.
If you thought the trade chat troll was terrifying, you have seen nothing.
What? I'll have you know that back in vanilla,
If you thought the WoW content creator was slimy, get ready for a new level of scum. For this is the Panda. The most disgusting, putrid player of World of Warcraft. A person who plays as these fat, bumbling bamboo eaters and calls themselves cool. The Pandaren were introduced to the game with Mists of Pandaria, and since their inception into World of Warcraft, they have brought only terror and ruin upon Azeroth. They were responsible for destroying the Druid school in Cataclysm. They bombed Theramore. They burned Teldrassil. They are responsible for every disconnect that a person experiences within the game. Their adorable uwu-looking selves might look cute, cuddly, innocent, but deep down, all Pandaren players are monsters. I say truly that each of us World of Warcraft players must dedicate ourselves to slaughtering pandas in PvP wherever we go, out DPSing them in raids and mocking them in role-playing. For to do such a thing is good and will save the game that we know and love. Or
Well,
you can just hide
obviously
somewhere.
Nixium does not like the old pandas, people.
I guess not.
Well then. Well, that wasn't as good as a couple other ones prior, but it was still pretty good. The trade tat one guy, you know.
So, what kind of player did you guys find out that I was?
They didn't have word nerd player. I don't think you're a real player, Jimmy. I don't think you're a real player.
It's. I mean, that's true. I
Right.
don't really.
Don't think you qualify as a player. I think Sanchez the PvP guy.
3/5 of a player.
Right? None of them really resonated. Love that word, resonated. Is that a good word, Jimmy? Resonated.
It's a fantastic word. Jived, I like too.
Okay, jive.
Drive.
Similar sense.